We're just hearing the very sad news that the former Australian leg spinner Shane Warne has died suddenly. A legendary cricketer. He was only 52 years old, widely regarded as one of the greatest bowlers of all time and known to many, many cricket fans and sports fans right around the world. There are already tributes. Gary Lineker here saying terribly saddened and shocked to hear the news that Shane Warne has died, the greatest spin bowler of all time. Can't quite believe it. Virender Sehwag also tweeting, cannot believe it, one of the greatest spinners, the man who made spin cool. Superstar Shane Warne is no more. Life is very fragile, but this is very difficult to fathom. Ollie Foster is at the BBC Sports Centre for us. This is absolutely shocking news, isn't it? He was so young.
It is absolutely shocking. By all accounts, he was found in his villa in Thailand, in Koh Samui, and despite the best efforts of those around him to revive him, Shane Warne, Shane Keith Warne, one of the all-time greats in cricket, has died at the age of 52. A 15-year Test career with Australia, over 1,000 wickets across all formats of the game, 708 Test wickets. But he really did redefine the art of spin. His leg spin, many will remember the ball of the century against England, his first delivery in an Ashes Test against Mike Gatting at Old Trafford, and that really set him on his way, really, for superstardom. Shane Warne was absolute box office, and people came to watch him, how far he could rip that ball, taking wickets wherever he went. He was the record Test wicket taker for a while, but certainly he will go down as one of the true greats, truly charismatic as well. He went on to become a coach, a fine broadcaster, in the commentary box as well, still actively involved in the game, as you say, at the age of just 52. This is going to shock cricket, but he transcended that sport, Geeta. It's going to shock sports fans across the world who will recognise a truly great sportsman, and Shane Warne was surely one of those.
Yes, I am the mother of two very intense cricket fans, and across India, across the subcontinent, right around the world, people will have been watching him because he was so well known. We're seeing pictures of him there with Elizabeth Hurley, who he dated for a while. But he also had a family, he had children. But he became very well known even after playing cricket in terms of his amazing television career, because he was an amazing communicator, wasn't he? I
mean, we just saw the pictures of him with Liz Hurley. We mentioned he was box office on the pitch. He was also no stranger to the front pages as well as the back pages. Various scandals sort of dogged him wherever he went. There was a year's ban for taking a banned diuretic. He was penalised for accepting money from a bookmaker for giving tips on the weather. There were various infidelities, but it just added to his persona as this person who just represented a box office cricket player of the ages, and he was untouchable when it came to what he could do with a cricket ball. You mentioned some of those tributes that will be pouring in for hours and days now. Shoaib Akhtar, the former Pakistan fast bowler, the two of those will have come up against each other. Just heard the devastating news about legendary Shane Warne passing away. No words to describe how shocked and sad I am. What a legend, what a man, what a cricketer. The official Barmy Army, the England Supporters Club, rest in peace, Shane Warne, one of the game's best characters and finest bowlers, and the tributes will go on. The Australian cricket team are in Pakistan at the moment, and very sadly they have been mourning the passing of another Australian great, the former wicketkeeper Rodney Marsh, in the last 24 hours. He passed away in his early 70s, so really devastating news for Australian cricket. But Shane Warne, this will shock not just cricket fans, Australian cricket, but sports fans across the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Just one more tribute I just wanted to read you. Jemima Goldsmith, of course, who was married to Imran Khan, the Pakistani cricket captain, now leader of Pakistan, saying devastating, shocking news about Shane Warne, a sporting hero for so many, including my sons, and a giant-hearted friend because he was only 52 years old. Incredibly charismatic figure on and off the cricket field.